everybody to the Heavy Leather Topless Dance Party! Yeah! If you have not seen our show before, we put on a little rock and roll dance party every week. We got lots of fun and we got lots of rock and roll. There's a lot of buzzing going on with that other. There you go. Thank you very much.
You see, we're still doing the whitewash effect.
Yeah, it's all.
I really love what that does for my skin.
Thank you.
It's like being on the beach.
It's an exciting day today. There's a lot of palace intrigue this evening. But never mind all that. Let me introduce everybody. My name is Ken. You might know me as the frankly legendary rock and roll writer, Sleaze Grinder. And this, everybody, is the last gang in town. To my right, there she is. It's America's showgirl, everybody. It's Elsa Riot! Yeah! By the way, you shouldn't drink bubbly water before you go on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You're going to do it, so I will, buddy.
To my left, there she is, everybody. It's the Chachi to my fawns. It's Stacy, DC, everybody.
Yeah!
Over there they are. It's the kings of the nighttime world. It's the Black Leather Lagoon. What a show we have tonight. Making their return to the show. Not many bands make it twice. Yeah. You know, most of the time, we have a band on once and we go, well, that's enough of that. We never need to see them again. But these guys...
Harsh.
But these guys... Yeah.
What if they're all watching right now?
Harsh is our MO. You stink. That's what's
But these guys...
No, you're great.
We decided to bring them back. It's Lobotomobile everywhere. Shock Rockers, Lobotomobile, just in time for Halloween. Also, funny man Liam McGurk is here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
By the way, if anybody sees him, I haven't seen him for a little while, so hopefully if anybody sees him out in the hall, you can ask him.
You think he went running, screaming, far away?
I hope not.
Done.
Also, we've got a special performance tonight by Elsa Riot and the Black Leather Lagoon.
Yeah!
My personal favorite.
Who are really on a hot streak. 2 shows since we last spoke. 2 shows.
They're
Black Leather
blowing up.
Lagoon.
Are you guys going to leave us?
They might. We'll probably be victims of success.
We're
You're
always
finding
victims of success.
I don't have a home.
People moving to New York and LA, left and right, buddy.
Right. Good. 2 big shows.
True.
One in Salem, one in Cambridge. Tell us how it went.
It was awesome. It was like, San Francisco was totally badass. Party hard. Horror Fest was awesome. Salem, man. I'll tell you, Boston, you got to up your game. Salem is the shit.
I've been hearing that about Salem.
I was at the Salem show, and I'm telling you right now, the whole entire front row was just hot drunk girls. Which,
including me.
My dream.
Right. Which really, I mean, that's the most you can ask for on a Saturday Night at the Rock show. So good for you guys. Whatever you guys are doing, you're doing it well.
A safe space for hot drunk girls. Hooray!
Right, exactly.
Thank you.
All right, before we begin tonight, I got a lot of cards and letters about Banged Can Bonanza. People didn't necessarily like it when Johnny and I ate the cat food.
It was sad.
Big turnout? I don't think anyone turned off the TV.
It was hard to watch.
How bad did you hate it?
Yeah. What was the worst? What was the worst of it?
They were really into it though. That's the thing that made it okay, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I surprisingly enjoyed the cat food more than I thought. But anyway, here's the idea.
I enjoyed it on your breath for 3 days.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We still enjoy pointless food contests here on the show.
Always.
So we've got another one for you tonight that I think you'll enjoy a little more, maybe than the cat food. We'll see. Here's what's going to happen. It's a Halloween party game because, after all, it's the Halloween season. What's going to happen is, if you can see, if you put a camera up there, you can see that we have donuts hanging from the ceiling right now.
Ceiling donuts, if you will.
Ceiling donuts. We got the ceiling donuts. And what we're going to do is we're going to lower these donuts down, and 3 of us are going to attempt to eat these donuts hands free.
We're gonna eat the donuts off the ceiling rack?
Yeah, we're gonna eat the
You guys are like Spitterman.
That's, by the way, that's our mop handle there that we're
How the hell
hanging.
are we gonna do that?
That seems sanitary.
What's gonna happen is Rui, who you can't see him on screen, he's gonna lower them right towards our mouths, and we're gonna have 90 seconds to try to eat these. So here's the thing.
Dreams about the same
If it falls on the floor, you're out. The person who eats the most donut in 90 seconds wins, and then you get to have the rest of the donuts to do whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Now you can
That is quite the incentive.
you can share the donuts with your pals here, or you can take them home, eat them all yourself. Oh my God. That's completely up to you.
You know how I love a stupid competition.
By the way, I got these donuts at Kane's Donuts in Saugus.
Yeah.
Yum.
I
What a
had no
dump.
idea how much they cost before I bought the dozen donuts, by the way. It was very expensive. But anyway, here we are.
Hopefully they're
So-
worth
I'm
it.
even
So
more
let's
excited.
all get up and position
Are we doing
ourselves.
it right now?
Yeah, of course we're doing it right now. Wait, well, hold on. Don't drop them down yet. Stacey, you picked out who has who, right? So do you know what kind of donuts we got going here?
I just went for a
So you got a
classic
glazed-
glazed strategically.
All right. Elsa Riot has looks like a glazed
also
chocolate,
glazed, yeah.
and I have what do I got in there? What do I got in the middle?
You got like a marble glazed old fashioned, maybe?
Okay.
Delicious.
So we're gonna have 90 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna need.
I feel like this is going to be a
There must be some
disaster.
sort of way to control that.
Yeah, it's
right?
very little. We're gonna have to lean on each other to
This is
control.
impossible already.
All right.
do it.
We're gonna get 90 seconds on the clock, starting at in 10 seconds. All right, and then off we go. Are you ready? Here we go. 5. You ready to drop it? 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
See what I mean?
Oh my goodness. Elsa's crushing it. Oh, Ken's in second place. He all went to one side. How could we not foresee this? It seems like this could have been totally avoidable. This is insanity. Where do we go from here? I think Elsa won, right?
Wait a minute.
Oh, middle donut. Middle donut.
Middle donut. It's me. I won.
Good thing the contest ended right before that happened.
Oh my God, that's the best live TV.
Everybody sit down for a second here.
Oh my goodness. You guys did great.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of donut. By the way,
I almost barfed from laughing. That was so fun.
all right, Rui, now you got to figure out what to do with those donuts.
It was so good. Can we please
I'm
have
not
the rest?
done. I wasn't done mine.
So since I won, I will decide whether anybody else gets donuts
Can I
this
have
evening.
the one I started?
Yeah, you can have the
Seems
one you
only
start. Go
fair.
ahead, go grab that one. Go ahead. I am permitting everyone to have their donut. There you go. There you go.
I'm so sorry.
I am a graceful. I'm a very graceful. Oh my God! Thank you.
Oh, we got cake loose.
All right, really, what I would also suggest you do is maybe get a broom while we're. All right, bring this camera back, and then we will continue on with the show. Thank you,
Oh.
everybody, for participating in that, and I will grant. I will grant donut rights to the rest of the cast tonight.
Thank you,
Very
Ken.
generous, given you spent so much money on all those.
$30.
Fair and just.
I'd say they're worth it though. They're really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
So good.
They were sitting in the car all day, but
I'm glad you sprung for the nice ones and not the cheapo dunks.
hey, while we're
Well, the thing about these is that they were like kind of hard though, so they were a lot harder to like get with your mouth.
I didn't.
Also, we were spinning around each other,
I
on
didn't
top of
expect
each other.
the physics to get us.
Yeah.
All right, everybody,
time.
we're gonna sit here and figure out what to do next with these donuts while we see a little rock and roll. You're gonna love them, everybody. Here they are, back on the show. It's Lobotomobile.
Yeah!
Christmas of the queen of my year, I just like me down the front. Cover me with dirty kisses and you tell me I'm a slut. Now I feel my body dying around me and I feel sad for started coughing. Now I sleep underground and it's so cold down here. And I visualize the earth in my up body. I pray for you to come and visit my grave. Was my soul down in this hole? Where's my head? In a box under your bed. Alright, the words go in and the words go out. I used to run things away, but now I'm just a sad bone. In your morning, feel strange, everything so painfully dead. You had a look in your eyes that I cannot describe. Now you're mentally revolting yourself into the last one. God, I swear, and it seems a removal way. You strip me to my underwear. And in the gap of a rage inside me hurts, can't see. And I wish this were so you'd come play with me. So cold down here, and I'm feeling mother. This mutilated body, I pray for you to come visit my grave. Please come and visit my grave. It's a beautiful place to die. My new home has a few mountains, lakes, and flowers, and birds, and trees, and lots of loose soil for others like me. I was just a little bit ill. Are you still? I was just a little tale. Are you still? Are you still? And now this next one is about a cannibal. And he's a real person. The song is called Issei. Been together for a long, long time. Got something to confess to you. Got an itty love of crime. And I wanna love shake on you. Remember that time in history. In Paris I was born a celebrity. A lover of anthropology. I heard it about it. Bestiality. Say, what do you say, neighbor? How do you do? Got an appetite? Do you wanna play? I've got an appetite. I wanna love things of you. Oh, baby, no one held that door. Now that we're swearing perfectly sane. And the love that I said you were for. I split a long pig in the rain. Remember that time in history. Rockenberg, I was born a celebrity. A lover of anthropology. Let's go waste your Germany. Say, what do you say, neighbor? How do you do? Ooh, got a cup of tea. Do you wanna play? Got anything to say? to go fish. Are meant to go fish. I wish everyone was so easy, and I never get a chance to try it. Does anyone else wanna try it? Try it, try it, just a taste, just a taste. Try it, try it, just a taste, just a taste. Just a taste, 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 just a taste. Try it, 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 try it. Say, what do you say, baby?
Yeah! Lobotomobile! Incredible. Let's bring Lobotomobile over here and we'll talk to him too a little bit. Find out a little bit more about Lobotomobile, where they've been. Hey, by the way, nobody told our camera person Kate that there was no show last week. So she came here. Come over here, Kate. We have to apologize.
Yeah, we'll do it on
Poor
camera. Kate.
It's Kate, everybody. Let's hear it for Kate.
Will you please forgive us?
Nobody told Kate that there was no show, and she was here all by herself. God. It was the
We
loneliest
should
Wednesday.
give her an Uber card. She walks a lot.
Yeah. Do you want a donut?
I always want a donut.
Okay. I'm gonna give her a donut, and then we'll continue with the show, because for crying out loud, can you imagine,
But
Stacey?
we won't stop paying back for what we've done.
She probably thought that we abandoned her.
Yeah,
Okay,
like it
go
was
ahead,
a
take
big
a-
ruse to piss
Go, buddy.
Kate off.
Take a donut, and then we'll continue on with the show. There she goes.
Nice.
There she goes, everybody. It's Kate. Kate Douglas.
Sorry, Kate.
Kate Douglas. She runs the industry, whatever.
God, look at this. Industry lab.
Industry lab, everybody. Go to the industry lab.
Oh, there's water
God,
everywhere
I
now.
spilled-
It's gonna be donut water everywhere.
Oh my God!
Man.
No, I got rid of the donuts. It's just water. Don't mention that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Everything's fine. All right, Lobotomobile, come on over here. I've been vamping this whole time, waiting for Lobotomobile to get over. Move over a little bit, if you would. Here they come, everybody. It's Laura and it's Dave and the other guy and.
Oh boy! Hey, there's part of a donut here. Hold on.
Yeah, you can have that if you want. You can have it. It's good.
Take this one.
All right.
Oh, I don't care.
Let's introduce the world once again to Lobotomobile. Here they are, everybody. Who do we got in this band?
I am Laura. I play guitar.
Matt, play drums, make noise.
David, bass.
We knew what they did because we just saw them doing it. We just watched them doing it.
Yeah.
But it's good that they let us know. By the way, look at that. You see their TV over there in the thing?
Yeah, how
Not
do you...
a. It's
Oh,
not
how
a
is this
cello.
working?
The craziest thing is that all TVs used to look like that. It's a true story.
For some of us, much longer than others.
Let's talk about Halloween. Have you guys ever found a razor blade in an apple? Has that ever happened to you guys?
Well, it's in the summer of 1974. I was it's never happened to me before, but I hope one day.
No,
It's funny
Never
because
Johnny
it
just
doesn't
snorted.
happen.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
fiction.
I know. But
It's-
don't say that.
it's funny because that's what people used to warn you all about when we're growing up. And yeah, exactly. In the 70s, and literally, it has
80s
never
too.
happened.
Fortunately, nobody gave out apples for this.
There has never been. You would figure at some point somebody would go, "All right, just to get it over with, I'll put one in."
Well, you should do it.
Or that myth that it was like
No one ever said you had to
drugs.
give it to anybody.
Like, why would anyone
you
give
just
away
like
drugs
leave it around
and
as like
candy?
a trap, you know?
I know,
The
exactly.
tale is already told. Why would you want to do it again and just have them tell the same tale?
It's a reboot.
It's as old as time. I gotta say.
That is true. We do need to reboot everything. So
What
we're
is
rebooting it.
But did you guys ever get anything in your sack that you were like, "Well, this is unexpected"? You ever have anything unexpected in your
Meatloaf.
sack? What?
I once got a piece of meatloaf from a family who was eating dinner. Yeah.
Never anything unexpected.
I was invited
I didn't
into a
even
weird
eat the
house.
meatloaf.
I've gotten stuff that I thought sucked.
They invited us
but
upstairs.
Nothing
Yeah?
unexpected.
Wait a minute, hold on, everybody. Once Laura got invited to a weird house, they invited her upstairs. Let's find out what happened.
I don't want to talk about it.
went
No.
Why did you bring it up? You can't unring the bell.
No, they're like, come upstairs, little children. And her mom was like, okay, we're leaving right now. And I've always wondered, if you're out there, can we reconnect?
She's ready for you.
Missed
now.
Look her
opportunities.
up on
You need one of
Facebook.
those Craigslist.
She thinks about it every night.
Connection.
Laura Coons of Lobotomobile.
Once the last year, I trick or treated too long. I think I was 13, and I was trick or treating.
Wait, there's a such thing?
Yeah, it turns out. Anyway, me and my friends went to one house, and there was some college dudes, and we're like, "You have any candy?" And they were like, "Nope, but we have beer and pizza if you want."
Dude, that's way better.
Yeah, like
Much
Nips.
better.
So they invited us in.
They pour them.
And
Nips in each one.
We all
You
had
get
a
a
beer
number?
and a slice of pizza, and then afterwards we were like, I think we're probably too old to trick or treat. I don't know. This seems like an adult activity at this point.
Come back here next year.
There's no such thing as too old. It's just when you get to towns who do trick or drink, you get both.
Right,
I like
trick or
it.
drink, yeah. Jesus, wow. By the
They
way,
exist. It
it
exists.
turns
It's a
out
They
thing.
do.
here's something that I learned. I don't think we touched on this last time you guys were here, but the name of their band is Lobotomobile, and there really was a Lobotomobile. Is that? Do you guys, Dave? You want to talk about the actual Lobotomobile?
He's our band.
I'm going to be the one who gets to
As
do
the
that.
band
Okay.
historian,
All right,
David.
so Walter Freeman the inventor of the ice pick lobotomy.
Yeah.
Used to drive a car that he called the Lobotomobile, and he used to drive from procedure to procedure and put on like a show, so to speak, like kind of like a snake oil salesman
Yeah.
thing, you know.
But he would give you the pickaxe though. You would get it.
Yeah.
Right through the eye, right?
Right
Yeah.
through the
I mean,
nose,
you
right
get
up
to
the
keep it
nose.
Well, not
afterwards.
through the eye, in between
the eyes, goes up
socket,
through the nose.
eye, and like this, the skull.
We used to do them on
Man, that
stage,
goes in right
but
next to the
zoning
tear
issues.
duct, man.
Yeah.
They outlawed him
Standard
along with smoke
glucotomy.
machines.
Look it up, kids.
Kate was nodding enthusiastically the whole time. So
She's
So,
really
clearly she
turned a
was right.
corner tonight.
I used to in the mid '80s for a few weeks. I worked at a 7-Eleven, and there was a lobotomy guy that used to come by every day to do like the scratch cards.
He also delivered milk, right?
And
Wait,
honestly,
he did lobotomies all day, and then
no,
came
he
to the
had a
scratch
lobotomy. He
cards?
was the only guy I
Side
ever
business, side
met
business.
that had a lobotomy because I feel like they stopped doing lobotomies
I
like in
think
the
so.
60s.
I thought there was
Usually do them, but they're
70s, I
very
believe.
rare. I think,
Probably in
now.
secret,
In secret, in the underground lair.
lobotomies.
The Lobotocorp has many tendrils.
Did he have like a lobotomy bracelet? Is that how you knew? Like,
No, he said he had a lobotomy.
he did.
Yeah, or maybe somebody that knew him said I don't know. He didn't say he had a lobotomy.
Did
But
he
anyway,
seem like he
Maybe
did?
he was
he
just on
definitely had a
pharmaceutical.
lobotomy.
Some people had more than one.
Ask me about my weekend.
He was just he
Hold up.
seemed
You got his number?
he seemed reasonably happy.
His
I don't
phone under
know.
lobotomy guy.
You got the SAG taken out. There you go.
That's exactly right.
Lobotomy guy.
That's what happens. Like we're going through our lives, and it's a roller coaster of elation here and there, but then anxiety and depression and all those kind of things. If you get a pickaxe through the eye, it all goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get suffocated by a big
Not
dude,
that we're
and then he throws a
saying-
water cooler through the window, and then he runs away.
It's not maybe the right choice for most of us.
Do you want to follow up on what Laura just said, or should we just move on?
That is
Nobody
also
wants to
not true.
follow up on what Laura says.
No, very rarely. That you're not wrong, David. You're not wrong.
Anyway, I think that this is probably a service that you guys is it illegal to give people? It probably is illegal to give.
It's illegal
Lobotomies.
to talk about it.
It might be illegal to do abortion
know.
soon.
But what
too.
if they?
Never
But what
looked
if
up
they
on the,
ask? If they ask to give if someone asked you, Lobotomobile, to please give me a lobot. You guys obviously know how to do
Are we
it.
licensed?
Oh yeah.
Would you do it? Would you do it?
Well, I mean, we
wow.
have. I mean, the waiting list is about.
I feel like
a
we'd
year
have
Signed a
long,
legally binding
but
document.
We do
like,
have, check us
absolving
out,
me of
and we
any,
have paperwork you can fill
legal
out. It's a
responsibilities.
beautiful ride.
I don't think
mean,
we'd be
come
able to
on.
really tell them no.
Yeah, no, we can't say no.
I mean-
Yeah.
They asked.
There's a band in town. They're called Dump Him. You ever hear the band Dump Him?
No, but I
So they're a
feel
sort
like
of
I could star in it.
they're like an indie pop band, and they will, if you ask them to, they will break up with your boyfriend for you. which I
Right,
think
that's a
is
good claim to fame.
that is a
And
great.
then have sex with your ex-girlfriend that night.
Oh, dude.
All of them?
That is one classic reference.
Just the first.
Very true.
That's true. No, they will just do the first part. They will go and break up with your boyfriend for you. So that's a service that they provide. I'm just saying that maybe the X through the eye is something that you guys can do. Every band needs a little something to give you the edge.
Sacrifice.
You
at
have
each
to
show.
make money for your purchase.
Exactly.
Totally.
Do what you gotta do. You go on a street corner and you do lobotomies.
Laura, what is the goriest thing that's ever happened to you personally?
Oh, I saw a squirrel one time where its head was crushed and its eyeballs were forced out of its head, and it really honestly looked like a cartoon.
Wow.
That stuck with me. That stuck with me. What, you wanted like a fun story involving gory stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
I got a million of them.
Pretty fun.
It was pretty fun.
Yay!
Yay! Well, there's a lot of them this year. I mean,
All right, let's continue on. Go ahead, man.
I saw someone sandblast their arm off.
Completely off.
Yeah.
Well, just the meat part, not the bone, the meat, and like arm down here, and then no arm here.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It was pretty terrible.
All right, Dave, how about you? Go ahead.
So mine also involves perspective roadkill.
Okay.
So I was driving.
Mike up
I was-
closer to the face.
I was
There you
driving
go.
and I saw somebody run over a chipmunk, but they ran it over its head, and so its head was stuck to the road while its body was like flipping around back and forth.
I don't know.
He asked the question.
that's very true.
Quickly, you have a
Almost
new
as bad as the calf.
you have a new record out. It's called
The Sexist Chainsaw
Sexist
The
Massacre.
Sexist Chainsaw Massacre, and there it is, right there.
Will you survive? Probably.
Is it a concept record? Why is it called The Sexist Chainsaw Massacre?
Well, there's a story that goes along with it, and
okay, I was hoping there would be.
of course,
Because everything we do has to take extra time.
there's lore involved.
Has to
It's
be
a-
super
It's a
complicated.
matter of respect. You know,
have
there
to
was a
think of
massacre that
every
occurred in the
single
woods, and the females
possible
were treated with
angle.
respect. And, you know, things were stuffed into body cavities, and the rest is legend. There's a beautiful story in the beginning that details everything.
So it's a concept record, everybody. It's a concept
Not
record.
really.
Feel good album.
The songs are
good album of the year,
concept
absolutely.
oriented.
Give us the quickly. We got a minute left. Give us the best and worst songs on the record.
That's a
I'll do
matter of
I'll do
opinion.
the worst
Okay,
one.
go ahead.
I'd say the
Music is
worst one
subjective.
is Commence to Fisticuffs.
Okay,
Commence
commence.
the fist-
You agree with that?
I will agree
Okay. All right. What's the best one?
because it's not a song.
Oh, I don't know. I think I like Johnny 8-Bit. We did an 8-Bit version of one of our songs. It's not the best, but it's a preview for the
I
next
like
album.
Compost.
Compost is good. That's the first one we played.
That's
I
what
think
we
I
played
like Five
first
Simple
tonight.
Steps first.
What do you
on
mean
that
you
one.
did an 8-bit version? What does that mean?
You know, like a video game.
She took
Bit
one of
Crush
our
version
songs and made it
Electronic.
sound like
Yeah,
a
I made it
video
like sound like a
game.
video game. So that's a preview for a song that's going to be our next album, just in video game format. It's fun.
You guys are really thinking ahead.
Wow.
Yeah. We spend a lot of time doing that.
I don't sleep. Sleep is for the weak.
That's all we do.
We spend much time thinking, discussing, thinking, more discussing,
Hiding things,
more thinking.
dissolving things.
And then
nasty.
after 5 years,
Lobotomobile, everybody! Yeah! There you go, Lobotomobile. We'll hear some more from them in just a bit. The Kings and Queen of Halloween, everybody. It's Lobotomobile.
I gotta say, I'm
Fantastic.
too high for them. I have no idea what they were saying.
All right, everybody. You know how we do it on this show. Look at all this pointing that's going on over there. You know how
Oh,
we do it
good?
on this show. We have a little rock and roll, and then we have some laughs. And now it's time for the laughs. Here he is, everybody. It's one of the funniest guys in town. You're going to love him. You're going to eat him right up. Here he is. It's Liam McGurk.
Yeah.
People don't usually trust me when they see me as their comedian immediately because I just always look like 5 minutes ago I was outside smoking the exhaust pipe of my car. But I'm not high. My eyes are protons length from closing genetically. And I also have this voice that makes me sound like I have a favorite flavor of aerosol can. I get it, though. If I showed up to your party, you wouldn't feel safe at that party anymore. Like, you see me coming to your party, you're like, oh, I think they're about to start doing the sad people drugs. I'm Irish.
Nice.
Yeah, anyone else have an ethnicity? Yeah! Anyone else have a place of origin based on an arbitrary land border? Yeah. I'm Irish. I don't care about it, except I'm really attached to the team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And that's because their mascot is just a small, drunk Irish man. Like, I love how other teams are named, like, after warriors or Spartans, and this guy, he's fighting because he heard something he didn't like. And I love this guy, too, because he just, like, reminds me of my father. Because they were both small, drunk Irish men that fought college kids on weekends. And I love, like, that team because it's such an antiquated team name. In 2018, there's never going to be another team that's named adjective plus nationality. Like, in 2018, there's just never going to be another team where a college comes out and they're like, introducing your Northeastern sneaky Russians. And then a 14-year-old comes out with a headset. That's their mascot. I was a delivery driver at Panera Bread. Yeah! I had a girlfriend that was 14 years older than me. As a copy editor, making an adult amount of money. And I made negative money because of accidents. And that was tough. It was hard to feel like an equal in that relationship. Because if she had a teenage kid, there's a very good chance I would have been my shift supervisor. And then I just gotta, like, defend myself as an employee and boyfriend. It was okay. She accused me of having mommy issues, though, one time. I thought she was joking. She diagnosed me with a World War I psychologist. She was like, "You're with me because you have mommy issues, and I remind you of your mother." It pissed me off. She thought she was as attractive as my mom. I've been with you long enough, and I am very aware you're not Christine. And that's a joke that upsets some older members of the audience when I say I had a girlfriend ever. Because I just always look like the worst boyfriend their daughter's ever gone out with. I don't look like the one that was the meanest. I always looked like the boyfriend that held them the most back from reaching their full potential. Baby, you're too smart for school. And they're right. My rap career's not going well. Like, I'm a good rapper, but I can't be a rapper because of my personality and the way I've lived my life. Like, if I try to come out with an album, my producer would be like, 14 songs about anxiety? I can't release this. Song number 1, hey, baby, why don't you come over here and initiate conversation? Song number 2, hey, baby, could you take me home? I don't like night driving. Song number 3, where's the party at? Parentheses, I can only stay like an hour. Song number 4, I can't truly be myself when the cat's in the room. But I'm not just shy, I'm also angry. Guys, I hate when someone doesn't like you, but they just won't tell you. I always try to, I can't help but try to just call them out. Like, I was at a job interview. And this guy said, hey, Liam, thank you for coming in. We're going to let you know. Just say you hate me. Just say I came in here with cat hair all over my suit and I got weirdly defensive when you asked me what my summer plans were. And I tied my tie like it was shoelaces. And I spilled Monster Energy drink on your secretary. Could really use this job. I suck toes. Nice. People get judgmental, except for Ken. You know, people say, hey, Liam, sucking toes, that's disgusting. And I'm like, how is that the most disgusting part about sex? You know what I think the most disgusting part about sex is? The way it makes you feel and the things it makes you do and how it hurts you. I miss you, Angelica. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you.
Liam McGurk, everybody! Come on over here, buddy. Let's talk about a little bit of that.
Sure.
I'm with you,
Gave
buddy.
it all up, man.
Night driving is no good for me either. Hey, here he is, everybody. It's Liam. First of all, I talked to you a little bit about this before the show. I saw Liam perform at Kodo, and there was a drunk woman, and she was heckling everybody. And everybody was ignoring it until you showed up, and you put her right in her place, buddy. And you were masterful at it.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us what happens when you see a situation like that unfurling.
Well, this individual,
Yeah.
she was extremely intoxicated.
Yeah.
She looked in her own merry worlds, but unfortunately that was kind of at the detriment to everyone else. And so I thought that when I just said she was probably going to try to interrupt it. So when I just realized that she was probably going to do that, I just kind of just came up like prepared to engage her. And you never want to be too mean. Like I wasn't trying to be mean to her.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make her be quiet.
Right.
How do you do both? That's a delicate
He did
balance.
it, and he was funny the whole
God,
time.
good for
It was
you.
great. It was masterful
It's
crowd work.
It's a real skill.
Because there's lots of like you'll have friends
Do you
and
practice?
yeah, and it's also like you have friends and sometimes your friends are annoying and you don't want to hurt their feelings like a lot, but you also want them to stop doing what they're doing.
You look at her like your friend who's being unruly. That's a really good tip. That's a hot tip.
That is kind of what I do.
That's kind of beautiful, really. Liam, you're kind of a beautiful man.
Thank you. Thank
Who
you.
knew?
Here's something else that I.
What a surprise.
Here's something else I wanted to mention. Over the summer, you and the great Rob Crane performed a show as mediums where you contacted the dead relatives of audience members.
That's true. We did do that.
Yeah. How did that go? How did you know that you could do that?
Oh, how did I know that I had the gift?
Yeah, that you had the gift of.
I hear a lot of screaming from the dead all the time.
Oh, you can hear them. Can you hear them right now? Are there any?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's awful. It's
Yeah.
a nightmare. Every day is more trying than the next. I have not developed any coping mechanisms to deal with this.
Do you think people enjoyed your performance?
There's medications for that, by the way.
Do you think you bonded with?
Yeah, most people change the subject.
There's a connection there.
I'll say yes.
Okay.
Even though I was kind of performing for people busy with other jobs that they have to do.
Yeah.
Like I had fun. I had a lot of fun up there, and I think at some point I got comfortable just talking to that screen.
Yeah.
You got really comfortable with it tonight. They were really throwing
they
you
were-
back and forth. It was really funny to watch.
Oh yeah, I my favorite part of the set was realizing that's what we were doing midway through.
You figured it out. You figured it out.
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, it was fun. Once I realized that's what we were doing, it was a lot of fun.
By the way, speaking of that whole contacting the dead, that to me, I have a lot of problems with Christianity. The one that I have the most, though, is the idea, Liam, is that at the end of all this, at the end of all this pain and misery and anxiety and depression that we've already gone through, we get to spend eternity with our goddamn family members? No thanks. That's the worst. The heaven concept is the worst concept ever.
Ken, are you sure you just don't have a bad family?
I mean, you know.
Ken is so
pretty
scared
awesome
to die
family
and
man.
go to heaven.
I know, it's the last thing I want to do.
I do agree with you. I have a schizophrenic grandma I've never met, and I kind of don't want to meet her.
I would much rather the purgatory concept where I'm just in a waiting room forever. That seems better than going spending eternity.
It'll just be like your natural life here on Earth.
I feel bad. I don't want to not meet her because she's schizophrenic. I would totally meet a schizophrenic person. She just sounded evil, so I don't want to meet her. I don't want, because that'd be tough. Because she's my grandma now. I can't ignore her.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with her in the afterlife, buddy.
Yeah,
that's the way they set it up. It's not. You just happen to be on our. Were you the first comic in residence at the new comedy studio? Did that happen?
Yeah, at the brand new one. I got
Wow!
Congrats, man.
Let's hear it for him. There's a new comedy studio. It's in Somerville.
Although that was partially because I got banned from the other one.
Yeah! That's so cool. What'd you do?
Nice job, buddy.
My cousin came in with a fake ID, and the manager caught him immediately. Even though like the bouncer let him in, but then I said, "Hey, how'd you get in here? It's 21 plus," and he said, "I got this fake," and I was like, "What?" Like I got too caught up in emotion, and so the manager heard that, and then she said, "Why didn't you tell us your cousin had a fake ID?" And I said, "Because no one would ever do that."
Right.
And then that,
and then banned.
yeah, but Rick, Great
did you
guy.
solid.
Love him. Yeah.
He did you
He
solid.
let me be resident at the new one.
He disciplined you like an unruly.
No, it wasn't him. He didn't ban me. It was
Friend.
the
All right,
Hong
very
Kong.
good. I know, we're moving along. All right, there he is. It's Liam McGurk.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. We'll see in a little bit, Liam. We'll find out. We'll find out what's going on with Liam in just a few minutes. Because you just got a taste. You're going to want to find out more. But right now, everybody, it's Liam, just go back over there. There you go. Here he goes. We've got an incredible performance tonight. Our own Elsa Riot is performing tonight, Stacy
Can't
DC, with our own Black Leather Lagoon!
When I've been a drag racer on LSD and I rode that rest on top of the Sphinx. I even had a gorilla on the slopes of Kismet, and man, that was fun for a while. You bet, but here it goes with my machine guns. Here it goes with my machine guns. Stuff will kill your hands, I know it's fun. Well, they say that virtue is its own reward, but when that stick comes up, I'm gonna get my board. I got my own ideas about the righteous king. You can keep the reward, I just as soon stay fingers. Oh, really goes with my machine guns. Oh, really goes with my machine guns. Stuff will kill your hands, I know it'll be fun.
What? Wow!
Yeah!
Wow! Hey, it was Bikini Girls with Machine Guns, and she actually had a machine gun. Did you see that?
She really did.
That was incredible. What a
Bullet belt.
Authenticity.
that really worked out perfect.
Hot.
By the way, I forgot to offer the hilarious Liam McGurk a donut. Is he still over there?
It's never too late.
Is he still over there?
He better
Is he
be.
over
Looking
there?
good, Elsa?
He is.
Can you maybe offer this man a
You look
donut because he
awesome.
did such a good job? Thank you, everybody. All right, so thank you, Elsa.
Thank you, Ken, for the opportunity.
Hey, let's get to some more music before we wrap up this show. I think we're ready for a little bit more. Oh my God, did you see a cello over there?
Whoa.
Wow!
That was
Is
there
that
earlier,
a
right?
Is that a cello? Is
think
it not a
that's-
cello?
I think that's a trombone, my friend.
Is it a bassoon? I don't know. It's something.
It's an oboe!
Oh! Well, let's see what it sounds like. There, everybody. It's Lobotomobile.
Yeah!
everything you find. Gonna kill you with a toaster. Gonna kill you with a radiator. Gonna kill with a gonna kill with whatever I want. Gonna kill you with a lawn. Gonna kill you with a snow globe. Gonna kill you with a tree. Broken my way to victory. Melee weapon. Melee weapon. Melee weapon. Melee weapon. Keeping all the stuff. Gonna kill you in the oh. Gonna kill you in the oh. Gonna kill you with the bread. Gonna kill you with the toolbox. Gonna kill you with the axe. Gonna kill you with the pen. I can die over and over again. Oh, it's my beautiful. I want to use a really weapon. I want to use a really weapon. I want to use a really weapon. A melee weapon.
Yeah! Lobotomobile, everybody! Is that not a cello? You told me there was a cello.
No,
It's
bass.
not? Oh, it's a bass. Okay. All right.
I was working it out.
Oh, you were.
I landed
It
on
was
bass.
it was a work in progress. All right. Oh, by the way, look at Elsa's T-shirt. She's got one of those
Oh, it's lovely.
snazzy.
Everyone should get one.
She's a snazzy hot pink gala shirt there.
She's the awesomest.
Aw.
What a great show. But before we get to the plugs, because it is that time of the show, everybody, where we do the plugs. Because after all, everybody's here for a reason. They want you to go to their shows and buy their products. So we're going to bring Lobotomobile and Liam McGurk over here in just a moment. But first, let me tell you that next week on this very show, it's a packed show, everybody. It's going to be wall to wall. We've got Boston's #1 Pixies tribute act. Babes of Mutilation is going to be here.
Yeah!
Burlesque star Linda's Darling will be performing.
Yeah!
Funny man Josh Day is going to make you laugh.
Oh boy.
Yeah!
And,
He also looks high.
And it's true. And Phoenix Latex will be here for a fetish fashion show.
Yeah!
And I think we're greasing up Pearl for that one too. So be prepared for all that.
Is that a metaphor?
No, we're gonna
Loaded.
literally. Apparently, you have to grease. When you're putting latex on, you got to grease up first.
Right. Makes sense.
So they're gonna show you how that all. That's
Fast.
Every day.
It's like a condom for your body.
That's exactly right. You're gonna get into the latex. You gotta grease up.
good.
So we're gonna grease up Pro and put her in some. It's gonna be great. But that's next week. This week, Lobotomobile, come on over here. Liam McGurk, come over here, and we'll find out where we can catch them all next, because we just gave you a little glimpse of them all, and you're gonna want more. And of course, while they're gathering, why don't we see what the incredible Elsa Riot is up to next?
Let's see, I will be out in Worcester almost all October for
my God.
Nikki Luparelli's Haunted Speakeasy. There are 5 dates, and it's an immersive haunted house Prohibition-era party, 9-piece swing band, and you can find out about dates and tickets at elsaride.com.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Can you tell me what the haunted aspect of that is?
Yeah, there's like ghosts.
Oh, there's ghosts.
Yeah, like real ones.
Yeah.
Bootleggers. Like ghosts. Ghosts from like Prohibition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So old-timey
Like
ghosts.
old-timey ghosts.
Wow.
Pretty
I
impressive.
love a good old-timey ghost. Hey, the incredible Liam McGurk. Boy, we had fun with you tonight. We'd like to have fun with you again. Where do we do it?
Oh, well, right now I am there's a few comedy shows you can come out to that I have my hand in producing a little bit or helping out. Tonight, simultaneously, I would not say go to the show instead of watch your show, but the 7:30 Tavern, 8 p.m. Like maybe you've watched a lot of episodes of your show and you want to check out one of
You
mine.
can watch this later.
Right. Oh, yeah, you could just...
This show's not on until 10 o'clock, buddy. You can do both.
Yeah, that's true. My show's live, so it gets precedence, and then you check out. And then we got a special show coming to the 7:30 Tavern, October 20th. It's a comedy party at 7:30 Tavern. They're great producers, and it's a great comedy show. It's really gonna knock your socks off.
Fantastic, everybody. And that's where you can get into a little Liam McGurk. Let's talk about Lobotomobile. What if we want to get into a little Lobotomobile? Where do we go, Laura? What do we do?
Well, on October 27th, you mosey on over
Look
to...
at that camera there. There you go.
Hi, I'm a space case for details, so Matt, details.
We're playing on the 27th of October at Lita Lanes.
Lita Lanes in Nashua.
There you go.
It's the Halloween party. It's a blacklight Halloween party,
They build
a
a
glow
big
party
stage
with
with
4
glass
bands.
stuff and whatnot,
Dead
I guess. I
Harrison,
don't know.
Victims of Circumstance,
And it's my birthday.
Ozium.
Yeah, and it's what, $10 to get in.
$10.
It includes
$10.
glow blowing and bands.
Glow
and
blowing?
Glow blowing.
Glow blowing and bands.
Amazing,
Glow,
though.
blow.
Yeah.
Blow some glow.
Well, October
Contact
27th,
so.
Lita Lanes, Nashua. We'll see you for some glow blowing.
Yeah. We got that microphone back. What are they talking about, Stacey? Do
I
you
don't know. Did I
Any-
hear that right?
Any idea? Glow blowing? What the world does that mean?
I'll just show up. I want to do it.
bowling.
Oh, glow bowling!
Oh.
I get it now! Glow bowling!
It's at a bowling alley, Lita Lanes, and so it's a Halloween party
Lanes.
at a bowling alley. with 4
Glowing
bands.
lanes.
What did you
bowling.
think? What did you think was going on?
I was thinking of
October
glowing
27th.
glow.
Oh, you're gonna
6 p.m.
I thought you.
Glowing like, you know, glow in the dark slime.
I definitely thought that you were.
Like one of those like
I was gonna go for
slimy hand things that's like you can
Yeah, you go... Yeah,
like grab someone's dollar.
Yeah, something along those lines. Anyway, whatever they just said sounds fantastic. So we'll do
You
that.
all understood that.
And then, yeah, there's a very. I like how confusing the Lobotomobile announcements are. It's it goes in like several
It's like
directions at
they're in
once.
code.
I was in certain...
Anyway, here we go. Let's move over to the stage there and see what's up with the Black Lagoon and all the characters over there.
The Gala US. Check us out on Deadbeat Records. You can see us this weekend at Gino's on Friday with Tarantula Brothers. And please don't do that. You're distracting me. And also with the Kamakuchis. Also, the next night, you can see us with the Pack AD and Tom Baker and the Snakes at Once in Somerville. Ah!
Right.
Woo! Anybody else?
I'm doing a show, but it's like kind of
Oh,
secret. I'm doing a show, but it's secret, so I can't really tell you about it. You're
What?
Sorry.
Secret show.
Yeah, it's a house show.
Can't
so
wait
I'm not
to
allowed to invite.
not hear about
Oh, it's a
it.
secret show. Is
Yeah.
it your band, the Radium Girls, is doing a secret
Yeah,
show?
Radium Girls.
So
doing
you're
a secret
promoting
show.
a show we can't go to?
I mean,
You
you
can go
can
to-
try.
What are we doing to
She's
brag?
promoting a show
You
that
can-
she
you
can't
can
announce.
go if
or
you're not-
Well,
promote.
you
Respect
guys could
it.
probably go, but probably no one else watching,
Yeah.
so it just feels unfair.
Okay.
It
Well,
sounds
that's
like
not
you're,
better.
it sounds like you're challenging people to try to find the house.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Good luck.
All right, if you can find it, you can go to the Radium Girls show. All right, thank you, everybody. What a show this has been. This is the part of the show where we dance. So if everybody could please go over to the dance floor. Everybody go over to the dance floor, and we will say goodnight. There they are, everybody. The Kings of the Nighttime World. It's the Black Women.
Inside.